so cool. You can see by this street, you're just in any town, USA. And that's kind of the idea, but when you come to the corner of Tinsmith and Tinsmith, you know you've arrived. Welcome back. Still in Florida, still another filming location. One that I've been wanting to do for a long time. Like, I just went to the house next door. Been going all around today, St. Pete, Tampa, all that. But that brings me to this house. In my last video, well, not my last current video, but another video that I did, I went to Lakeland. And Lakeland was the scene in the movie Edward Scissorhands, Tim Burton, where the, what is it? It was, I can't even think right now, I'm sorry. It was the beauty supply place that Edward went to. Did the whole Lakeland Mall, that was fun. Went across the street, that's where the old Sambo's restaurant was, another scene from there. But today, I'm at the house. The freaking house, man. The house from Edward Scissorhands. And there's the tree and everything else behind me. Let's go look at it.
Oh, Eddie, is there anything you can't do? You take my
This is so cool for me to just even come here. And look at these houses. Look at the brick houses. With the still strange colors. We got the orange, the blue, the greenish. All of these were in the movie. How odd. Look at, they even embrace with the colors. That is so neat, I tell you. I am thrilled. And Edward's house. So many scenes from that movie happened right here. Now, I know that the house inside, the last owners that had it, I don't know if it's been sold yet. I know the guy was trying to sell it. Has everything themed for the... Well, I know a lot of people have done videos here. I want to get an overview in 2025 and kind of just show just how this neighborhood is. You know there's gators in there. No fence either. Hope your small dogs are put inside. But it's a cul-de-sac. And look at this house. The little blue house with the smoker. That's at the end of the cul-de-sac. And as we're facing down the street, this actually reminds me of Tim Burton's house in Burbank. I've done a video there too of where he grew up. Actually, at the end of Tim Burton's street in Burbank, there's a cemetery that's been there for years, but this is the street as I walk down the middle of it. I'm really in heaven, and I'm sure they still get people like myself coming by. These people look like they stuccoed their brick and changed that a little bit. Here's the green and the blue. The blue and the orange house, so awesome of those folks to do it up like that. That is so... In fact, I just sent a couple letters over to Johnny Depp's agent. I got the address. Anybody can find it, but I sent them over, and out of the 2 pictures, I got them back within a month, signed by Johnny Depp. Gave one to my mom since she's such a big fan. It was the Dark Shadows one. Looks great in her house, but I kept the other one. It's kind of an abstract Johnny Depp photo that I used, but man, I couldn't believe he signed them and sent them right back. Thank you, Johnny. Just get the view and the overall of it. I mean, there's scenes in the back. The shot, or the house was shot all inside, all the way around. And we're gonna just check it out. They do have a little camera, but I'm not doing anything wrong, so I know they do embrace it. All these houses are, some would say, peculiar. Look, they got the little thing that you walk up in front of there. Here we go, 1774, Tinsmith Circle. The little guy on the, bunch of little lizards. So cool.
Joyce, I just saw this strange guy driving with Peg.
Did you get a good look at it?
Hi! Scissors!
Whoa! It's a heck of a handshake you got there, Ed.
I just want to say too, so if you haven't seen the movie, I think spoiler free, it was done in 1990, so you have had time to check it out. But it did star Johnny Depp, Diane West, Anthony Michael Hall, Kathy Baker, Vincent Price, Alan Arkin, and also, we can't forget, who else was in this? Well, I did say Winona Ryder. Who am I leaving out? Somebody, I'm sure, but I wanted to tell you, there's a cool thing up here on the mailbox. Oh, tripping over my words. Look at that. There's a little Johnny Depp right there, and Edward on top of the mailbox for it.
Edward, who's gonna live with us?
Well, this must be quite a change for you, right, Ed?
Those things are cool.
As we walk around the neighborhood, you can tell that all of this still is just, you belong here too. So I'm not seeing any for sale signs or anything like that for this house, but I know that the gentleman was trying to sell it. And we'll walk around to the backyard, and I do have my little stick, so there was a bunch of scenes that were shot here. Oh, and the car just returned too to take another photo without me in front of the house. Walk around the back a little bit. He had all the like really cool, the dinosaur, all the other plants. Love watching them trim those up and make all cool figures out of all of those. Houses are so picturesque, just one after another, just the same style, cookie cutter as they would say. Very cool, very quiet little area. I don't want to interrupt these people too much, but I just do want to show the backyard. Like I was saying, they do embrace it being the movie from Tim Burton, Edward Scissorhands. So neat. A little tree house up there too, a little bird house up in the tree.
To character, it seems clear that his awareness of what we call reality is radically underdeveloped.
Down the neighborhood right now, real quick. I'm gonna wrap up here. If you've ever been here or know the people that own the house, thank you for embracing Edward Scissorhands, and somebody like myself that comes down to Tinsmith and Tinsmith. I don't know how two streets cross each other, but thank you for just, you know, being cool and keeping such an iconic movie location alive. I think that is so awesome that you do that. And if you ever want to invite me, I'll definitely come back and see the inside and see the interiors too. At the time of recording this, I really didn't know where this was in coming down to this area today, but I'm glad I just looked it up and I did come down, so I'm not as prepared as I want to be. Usually I would do a lot more reading up on it and stuff before I came down, but it is cool to just come down because I do know the house and how iconic it is. I want to go look at the bird bath real quick too.
Call a doctor, you skewered a kid.
Just a scratch. The power of Satan is in him. I can feel it.
Drop your weapon!
All along, I felt in my gut there was something
Shot
wrong
of the
with him.
front of the Edward Scissorhands house. I'll walk over to this way. They have a little, it looks like they have a letter on the door, a note on the door. If they were out, I would ask them, but they're not today. It doesn't look like, maybe they're not home, so I'm not going to go bother them. And that cool little bird bath. The light is on inside. These houses are kind of small, and look at the garage is made out of cinder blocks. It's wild. These are just cinder block houses. I mean, being from California, it's not typical, especially with earthquakes and stuff. And they got that strange window on the side. You got this one, but then like almost like that half moon looking circle. And just, I guess if you're coming down here, don't trespass because that isn't cool, and these people are cool. Once again, all these houses were in shots with the nosy neighbors, kind of like what I'm doing now. You know, being a nosy tourist, enjoying Edward Scissorhands. Look at that. A lizard is on Edward. He's on his chest. That is cool. With that being said, from the Edward Scissorhand house and mailbox with the lizard on his chest. That's an actual live lizard. Thanks for watching. Please consider subscribing. Like this video if you like this video. And if you like Edward Scissorhands, I did a video at the Lakeland Mall. Check that one out for sure too. That one is really cool. And if you're ever out here or ever want to know where these areas are, just send me a message. I'll help you find them. And lizard-chested Edward. He is not scared at all. No fear. from the lizard. Kind of sounds cool with those wind chimes too.
Hold me. I can't.
If you are going to go around, just know that there is security. Walk in the grounds. You're a big fella, aren't you? You probably think the same thing about me, though. Just out for a stroll at the Edward Scissorhands house. There he goes. Whoop. Alright, I'm on his radar.